There are thousands of hot sauces on the market. Why so many? Well, they're easy to make and people love them. So why not try to make your own? Got a batch of peppers here. Let's get started. Today we're going to learn how to make a classic Louisiana hot sauce. There's a lot of different ways to make hot sauce, so this isn't the way, it's just one way. First, they can either be made with aged peppers or fresh peppers. We're making an aged pepper hot sauce today. When people say aged peppers, they really mean fermented. The original Louisiana hot sauces are made with fermented peppers. One of the most famous is Tabasco brand. They age their peppers for something like 3 years. For this recipe, the peppers will be aged for 2 weeks in a salt brine. So, the first thing we need to do is make a salt brine. I use 5 cups of water and 6 1/4 teaspoons of salt. Next, I smashed some garlic and put it in the jars. Next time I would use less garlic, maybe none. Now, put on some gloves and start chopping peppers. Just cut the tops off and slice them in half. I really don't know what kind of peppers these are. I got these at the grocery store and they were labeled red hot chilies. Make sure the brine covers the peppers. I needed to make a little extra and top it off. Use something to weigh the peppers down. You want to make sure they stay submerged. I used a zip top bag with a little water in it. You also need to use some type of airlock to let the gases out as it's fermenting, or you can do like I did and every couple of days just burp the jars. Tuck them away for 2 weeks. Somewhere dark and cool is best. After 2 weeks, it's time to strain the peppers and save the liquid. I put them in a pot and added 1 cup of white vinegar and boiled them for a few minutes. You can use any type of vinegar you like, depending on what flavor you're going for. Boiling is also optional. For me, I wanted to boil the peppers to soften them up and make sure everything stays fresh as possible. Make sure you turn on the ventilation, as the fumes for this will be very strong. Just bring it up to a boil and let it go for a couple of minutes. Add everything from the pot to the blender and let it rip. If you like a chunkier salsa, kind of like sriracha, you can be done now. We're making a Louisiana hot sauce, so we are straining it for a smoother consistency. Use a spoon to press all the liquid through the strainer. One step I forgot to mention in the video, or forgot to take a video of, was I added half a teaspoon of salt to the strained liquid. Season it to your taste. To finish up, I'm transferring the sauce to a cleaned old hot sauce bottle I have around. Alright guys, all that's left is to give this a little taste test. It's good. Spicy, not too hot. All depends on what peppers you use, of course. It's a little strong on garlic for me. Next time I would probably half the garlic that I did for this batch. But all in all, I'm happy with the results. Looks beautiful. I'll get it in the refrigerator, it's still kind of warm. With all homemade sauces, it's recommended to store them refrigerated. You can test the pH and see how it is. I think anything below 4 on a pH scale should be shelf stable, but better safe than sorry. Keep it in the refrigerator, make sure everything's good. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed making it. If you're interested in seeing me work on any other particular projects, I'm happy to work on anything. Just put it in the comments and I'll give it a try. All right, thanks guys.